While there are over 60 national parks in the United States, there are fewer than half that number of national estuaries. Tampa Bay is one of those few gems. Tampa Bay Estuary Program is working with you and your community to protect this precious resource.
Tampa Bay Estuary Program has been instrumental locally by gathering all the citizen groups and government groups and industry in getting these players to the table, understanding what the issues are so they could address them.
But I think what's interesting about the Tampa Bay Estuary Program is they put an emphasis on making sure people are involved, like hands-on involved in these projects. They want the community, that's a key feature. People in the community doing it, but also having enduring educational experiences and materials for the future. They want both of those pieces in there. So they're helping me build science, they're helping us restore shoreline that everybody can use, but they want the public engaged, maybe in a way they didn't get in their science class previously.
We put 7,000 people on the water with the help of Tampa Bay Estuary Program. So we had some of the schools from St. Petersburg come down, some of the grade schools, some of the elementary schools, a lot of kids who have never been to a park. We had a few show up one day into the park and just looking around in awe, and one of the little boys came walking up to me and pulled on my shirt and said, "Kurt, is this what nature is?" And I was like, yeah, it is.
You know, these kids learn a lot about the water, learn how to do these knots and catch bait and everything, and they put it all together. Without having clean water, I couldn't do that. Without having everything these kids are learning about our water systems and how things are working, it wouldn't make any sense to them. It'd be just them out there with a fishing pole. But why are these fish here? How can we keep these fish here? How can we keep sustainability here for our waterways?
And no one project makes a big difference, but collectively, we have a major improvement in the bay. Why is this important? Why would we bother doing this, right? It's important to do this for fish and wildlife, that's great, but it's for the quality of life. We didn't come down here or stay here if it was all pavement. We're here because Florida is unique. That really is the message. It's part of people then learning and appreciating the environment and getting involved. And the Estuary Program is very good at that.
The Tampa Bay Estuary Program does a really good job of connecting the community to the science.
TBEP was one of the people that we turned to on a regular basis to kind of come in and not only keep us informed, but to come in and be the scientist that comes to a public meeting and says, here's the facts, here's what's happening, here's what we believe will happen if we follow this course. And that's one of the ways that TBEP has been a huge help.
They touch everybody, they really do, and they get everybody's input on science and how it impacts us all. And I think they do a good job of helping us move forward some of those decisions about what we're going to do.
So when you're walking down the Riverwalk now, instead of just seeing water, you can actually see fish and you see dolphin and there's manatee. Manatee right here in the urban core. And so it's not just water next to a city, it is life next to a city. And that life is being sponsored by projects like these that are funded by the Estuary Program, backed up with the science so we can get the legislators and the decision policy makers to go, yeah, we see this. We understand this is important, so we're going to fund these.
Water is life, so part of our mission statement is making environmental stewards for the world, and Tampa Bay Estuary Program makes that happen for us. Our kids know that, and our kids love it and need it, and without Tampa Bay Estuary Program providing that funding for us to get kids excited and appreciate it, we wouldn't be able to do so much hands-on without these mini grants and without this funding.
I've always been interested in the ocean, but it was once I started to learn how the ocean works and why it's so important, it kind of served as a catalyst in starting this curiosity, and it eventually just bloomed into a passion for trying to understand.
Tampa Bay Estuary program allowed us to understand and connect with the creatures in our backyard. And that's important because it kind of made the world seem more alive to me and spark a love in my heart that will never die. And I'm so grateful I have it. It keeps me going each day.
That's the lifestyle that we have here in Florida, is this sunshine. It is, even if you're not near the beach, it's close to the beach. And that all depends on this connection between the shore and the land being as healthy as possible. And if you enjoy that outdoor environment, if you enjoy listening to Jimmy Buffett and relaxing on the beach, we're giving you more of that. More fishing days with your buddies so you can tell stories and catch and release. And we're bringing it back to the natural state so that everybody can enjoy that environment.